All right. You being authentically you. We hear this as a form of direction a lot, right? And it's, what does it mean? No acting, just be yourself. Wait a minute. I thought I got to be a voice actor. Aren't I a voice actor? I'm supposed to be acting like I'm saying this. No one's putting words in my mouth. It's like, yeah, we are actually. We want to go through you. But what is you being authentically you? What does that mean, Jeff?
I think that's a hard thing to break down, but I think in some ways it just means entertain yourself. It means don't get stuck in a rut where you're trying to please this client or please what you think they need from you.
Yeah.
Offer something that makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, it won't make sense to anyone else.
Right. Yeah. I love what you said there.
We all have our own personality, right? Like, lean in on your personality. If you're kind of a sarcastic kind of person, well, that's probably the kind of things you'll book.
They call it wry, right? We need a wry wit on this. Who's that? And you're thinking, and you already have like a kind of a, it's so funny how much I've seen, and it's usually people who have kind of a wry personality in the first place. I don't get what they mean. They want it to be wry. Well, they're not talking pumpernickel bread or what, you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you realize you already are? That's why you're on this audition? Goofball, come on. It's like, and it does, it floats right over our heads. The stuff that's in plain sight, it's so weird, I don't care how long or how little you've been doing this as an actor, as a voiceover or what have you, or as an actor in general, we often have this crazy idea. It's like, well, what do they mean by that? I don't get that. We kind of look at our direction like you get the specs, right? And you're kind of going, what's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. It's this strange push me, pull me. It's like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be myself and authentically myself, but I would never say this in a million years. Why do you want me to say it like how, And so we immediately resist direction when we're given it very often. That's what I've found. And I don't care how long or how little you've been at this. We all do it. And this is a team sport, You don't know what that thing's going to sound like until you play it. And you have a rough idea, but you really don't know until you do it. So if you abandon yourself to just committing to whatever oddball direction you were just given, or to you it's oddball, and then it's like, oh, that turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out. Yeah, it did. It turned out great. Keep going. And that's lightning in a bottle right there, man. I mean, that's the stuff. Surprising yourself take after take, that's the job. Not crafting one perfect, there it is, read, I will deliver this. Even though we have to deliver auditions, we have to make decisions on that. Massive learning curve on that. Massive learning curve. It never ends. That's why you continually need training. Every so often, give yourself a nice little adjustment. Get back in there. Go team, go. And practice what you've been taught. Now, there's an idea. But really just to practice what elements, what are the process that you're going through? What are you going through? What is your process already, currently? And that's what we do first, right, Jeff? I mean, it's just that, with that assessment or the orientation or career reboot or whatever you want to call it, that first initial 2-hour service that we deliver, and it should energize you. And that's what training is about too. It's about, okay, get some corrections on your thinking so you're not so in your head, and get it out there and play, and this is how we develop. But being authentically yourself, it's not immediately intuitive. It just isn't. That's what training is about. And that's what helps you get closer to who you actually are. That's why you're hired, is to be creative. And that's why you're there, is to offer them what they don't already have. And that's you.